Hello, my fellow Y members. Doug Walker here, the communications coordinator at the Y, and with me is Ginger Christian with South Mississippi Smiles, an organization that provides dental care for children up and down the Mississippi Gulf Coast. And here at the Blossman YMCA in Ocean Springs, a big event is going to be taking place in the very near future. Ginger, tell me about this event.
So on July 10th, we're going to be coming to do a mobile dentistry event. This is going to be open to the kids with summer camp with the YMCA. This is going to be open to any child with the preschool with the YMCA. Any members of the Y for your children. Why spend your time at the dentist during the summer? We're going to be coming here. So just for your biannual exam, same thing that happens in the office, we're going to be doing the same exact thing here. The only thing that we need is a consent form for your child to make sure that they're due.
All right, so one thing that's unique about this, and you do this South Mississippi Smiles several times a year across the coast with different organizations. This is a free treatment, a free exam, so it doesn't cost any money to make sure that your children's health is well protected, especially their oral health. So how do you do the free events?
So the way that it works with being free is it's actually covered by your insurance. Every insurance, I've not heard of an insurance yet that doesn't cover a biannual exam, which means coming in once every 6 months to check your child's teeth out, see if there's any cavities. We're not going to be pulling any teeth. We're not going to be filling any cavities. We're just doing their biannual exam. And after the exam, every parent is going to receive a report card on anything that was observed during the exam. So if a child already has a regular dentist, we encourage that they continue to see that regular dentist.
All right, come on in here a little bit and we'll show you a couple of things right here. This, of course, is some teeth right there. And we've got a big toothbrush over here. As Ginger said, July the 10th is the day of the event. July the 1st is the deadline for the consent forms to be filled out to have your children. And this is the consent form right here. So how do people go about doing this, Ginger, as far as getting the consent forms and getting them filled out and getting ready for the July 10th event?
It's really easy. All we need you to do is come to the Blossman YMCA. You can come to the front desk, you can come to the preschool, you can go to the summer camp and just ask for a consent form, fill it out there, and then we'll get you taken care of. And the other thing that you can do, we have these posters and these consent forms, the QR code. Just take your phone camera, scan it, and you can also fill it out online if you'd like.
And you can see there's the QR code. That's real simple. As she said, scan it with your camera, it pops up. This is the actual physical consent form right here. And again, the deadline to register for this event is July the 1st. So last question for you, Ginger. When we're talking about oral health for children, how important is it for children to start out young, 1, 2, just when they get their teeth, and keep up good habits through the rest of their life? How important is oral health for kids?
It's so important that you set it up early on, because how many adults do you meet that say, I'm afraid of going to the dentist, or I hate brushing my teeth? That's from when you're going to the dentist regularly, it becomes just an everyday part of life, just another task for these children. But we're trying to make it even easier and more fun for them by coming to their turf instead of making them come to ours.
All right, and speaking of being afraid of brushing teeth, this may be one of the reasons why. That's a big toothbrush. Anyway, keep that date down. July the 10th, the event here, second floor of the Blossman YMCA. July the 1st, the deadline to fill out the consent forms. We hope you take advantage of this wonderful program provided by South Mississippi Smiles. So anyway, that's what's happening, and thank you so much for watching.